Crazy.
Yeah, especially after coming out into the third quarter, it was really sloppy. That's why Coach Johnny called the timeout, but that's not something she should have to talk to us about. We should just be better coming out of the half. Even last game we came out in the third quarter sloppy, so it's just something we have to clean up.
As far as the turnovers and things like that, they made a lot, but y'all made, I guess, a few more. Is that just a function of it being the second game, or, what accounts for that?
I think just they're a very good defensive team, and they press. They pick up either man full court or they have a 1-2-2 press, which is something that we knew coming into the game and we knew it was going to be difficult. But that's something we prepare for also. So we just have to do a better job of handling it, making sure they're not rushing us, and just going through our offense. Our coaches put in good plays for us to run against it, and we just have to execute better.
And I guess Jenna had another double-double. What do you think about her play tonight?
I think she's excellent. She's really coming along. I'm really happy for her because she's really been able to help this team, and I know that's something she felt like she wasn't really doing, but we've always needed her, and I'm glad she's really just starting to show everybody what she can do. We see it every day in practice, so it's not a surprise to us, but I'm just really happy for her because I know that's something she's really wanted to prove, and now she's actually getting a chance to show it. So we're all just really excited for her, and I think she's going to average a double-double. I mean, she's 6'6" inside. She does a lot of great things for us. I mean, she blocks shots. She scores. She's just really big for us.
And she can stay out there. She can get some minutes, too.
Yeah.
So you said that y'all have seen that every day from our practice, but I remember last year both Joni and Jenna said that, there were some inconsistencies with practice effort. So have you seen her kind of step up coming into this year, be consistent on the practice court?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it started in the summer. They pushed us really hard, and so I think just a big thing for her was getting into shape. And now that she's in shape, like it was brought up earlier, she's able to stay in the game longer and do more things for us. But I think that was really the key for her, get in better shape so she can be able to do those things. And she's also being more physical out there. That's one thing I know the coaches have talked to her about. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really excited for her to be able to display that on the court because, I mean, every day in practice she's great this year. Mm-hmm. And I just expect that to be continued.
It seemed like you guys were taking a lot fewer outside shots. Were you focusing on taking the ball more inside and going through Jenna, or was that just something that kind of happened?
I think it's just something that kind of happened because they were a really good defensive team. They like to hard deny. So a lot of the stuff that we were trying to run was a lot of backdoor action, stuff to get them out of the hard deny. So we were able to get open on the wing and stuff like that. I mean, our posts do a really good job of running hard in transition and then posting up on the block, so we have to be able to feed them, and that's one thing we're going to continue to get better at. We want to reward our posts whenever they can because they do a lot of our dirty work for us.
It seems like your defense is still a work in progress.
Yes.
It's not a good first quarter for sure.
No, yeah. She brought it up in the shoot-around that our defense, they play defense how we want to play defense. So, I mean, we're still going to get better at that. We have some young people on the team, and I'm not young anymore, but just for me, my heart is gonna look different from somebody else's heart. Say Q. Q is an outstanding defensive player. I can't do what she can do on the defensive end, but I'm just gonna try to the best of my ability to pressure the basketball, be in deny and stuff like that. The thing for me is I get beat back door a lot, and I know right before I got beat back door tonight, and I knew it was about to happen. But that's just something I have to work on. I can't just sit and sulk about it. I just have to get better.
I have a few questions for you, kind of away from the actual game itself. So the team announced the 2020 signing class this afternoon. So I just want to ask you kind of when y'all have prospects come in and when y'all do those visits and stuff, are the active players on the roster kind of involved at all in telling them about the team and what the program is like?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I can't remember if Zoisha got a chance to watch practice, but I know for sure SA did. Mm-hmm. She actually got to watch a couple of practices when she was here. So they watch us practice, they see how hard we work, so they know what to expect coming in. And then also we do team activities with them and whoever comes along with them, whether it be the parents, siblings, whatever. Just so they can see how our team is because we're a really close team. Yeah. And I think y'all can see that when we play on the court. But off the court, we enjoy hanging out with each other. We just enjoy being around one another. another. And so I think when recruits come and the people that we have coming in, they can really see that, like, and so I think it's just good for them to know, like, what they're coming into and stuff.